Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the October 10th, 2020 edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdown.
That's my favorite video.
Oh, boy. I'm Caleb Black. Luke the Big Dog Williams, our in-studio producer, the mighty Max Fury, and the most dangerous segment we've ever produced, Conspiracy Theories. There's a lost conspiracy theory episode that will never, ever be aired.
And it had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with me.
All right. Max, I understand that you have a conspiracy theory to pose to the class.
Yeah, set us off right, Max.
Okay. So, I was watching Raw.
Uh-huh.
And watching my man, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton representing.
Uh-huh.
Always.
I'm so nervous
The
when it
Viper.
comes to these segments.
And I noticed how fluid he moves. And
Yes.
just how snake-like he moves. And
If you're going to
so
pose this...
I decided that I'm going to start a conspiracy about why they started calling him the Viper.
Okay.
Randy Orton,
Don't say he's a lizard person, please.
he has a mutation. That he has 3 additional vertebrae throughout his spine. 2 in the back and 1 in the neck. And that is why he is able to move the way that he does.
I mean, that's a hell of a conspiracy.
I like it.
Randy Orton's a mutant or a lizard person.
Either way,
He's
you can't
reptilian.
fucking beat it.
That's right.
Luke, your
Because
turn.
he'll chew off his own tail and it'll just grow right back.
Well, that's...
Mine. The reason that Donald Trump was put into the WWE Hall of Fame was to secure Linda McMahon a spot in the cabinet in Washington.
I totally buy that. Oh, I remembered the other one that I was thinking of. That is actually in tandem to this.
Okay.
Florida is just now approved to do full arena events again. And remember last year when Linda McMahon, they paid the $38 million or whatever it was to become an essential business?
Yep.
Part of that down payment was to the state. So when they reopen, the WWE is going to get the first opportunity of licensing to fill the arenas again. So they bribed their way in against COVID regulations.
I believe it.
100%. Also, my other conspiracy theory that's more wrestling related than business related. The 2005 Royal Rumble, the finish in which Batista and John Cena go over the back rope, was meant to happen that way. It was meant to happen so people were intentionally talking about the finish, so the finish would be entirely different from anything they've ever seen. And also, the reason I say that is because as they're going over, Batista shifts his weight and gives control of John and follows through with John. It wasn't an accidental fall at all. It was meant to happen. What was the accident was Vince blowing out his quads getting into the ring.
I think I'm closer with Randy Orton having 3 vertebrae.
Think about it. It's a planned shoot. It's a planned shoot to get people talking.
It wouldn't have been the first of its kind, though.
No, but it would have been the first one we'd seen of that in, 10 years in that way?
11 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was a way to people...
And of course, Luger and Brett's was an accident.
Also,
or was it?
It's a way where they don't really have to put Batista over Cena. It's a Royal Rumble, so the elimination doesn't really matter. Batista ends up winning, but the first time they do it, that first double elimination, even though Batista on paper wins, doesn't make it look like Batista just eliminated.
Do you want to hear a conspiracy theory?
I'd love to hear a
I
conspiracy
honestly believe that Batista hit first.
that John Cena technically won.
John Cena hit just a trajectory. Watch it back. As they come over the top rope and they go to the ground.
Batista's like back.
Batista's under Cena.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you there.
Yeah, I think we have. I think we've
Batista
talked
hit
about
first.
that forever. Actually, that John Cena technically won.
That's like them trying the Battle Royal with Luke Harper and AJ Styles, and like it's clear as day.
Yeah, clearly
one hit before the other.
Yeah.
You know who didn't win? The fans.
No, they did not.
They did not. They lost.
You know why they didn't win?
Why didn't they win, Luke?
Because Randy Orton wasn't in that battle.
True.
That's right. That's exactly where I was going with that.
I know.
Not a conspiracy theory, but I'll pose the idea that I bet you Randy Orton ends up beating the Flair record before.
You know how
Because now
you beat
Cena's
Randy
tied it.
Orton? With a stick while he sleeps.
But in a ring, in a pair of wrestling boots,
One-on-one,
that man is
cannot
unbeatable.
be beaten.
Yes. He ain't wrong.
He ain't wrong. that's really all we have for conspiracy theories. I don't have any more. Do you?
We're trying to keep it tight so we don't go out off.
There's a video. Okay, look.
Randy Orton tangents.
There's a video. No, there's a video. The reason we're trying to rein this back in is because last week, we started ranting about Meltzer again because I fucking hate you, Dave Meltzer. And there's the first time we tried to do this, it just got so bad. It just got so bad.
I have one.
Oh, God. What?
I have one. Tony Khan.
Uh-huh.
No, I take that back. Triple H
Uh-huh.
paid that lady to say that Alberto Del Rio did those things.
Get out of here! What do you... No! We can't... Be sure to
It's a conspiracy.
subscribe, send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown.
All the hate mail.
at gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestling.
Do your research about that Randy Orton mutation.
Stay tuned for a special look at Anna Fight Underground.
Also,
Coming next.
if he would just listen to Rich Swann and just tied her up and